Alright, hey guys, remember CCG back in the video. This year we're going over a new light synchro archetype that's been revealed, and this here is Whitewoods. So we're gonna get started here with Asteria of the Whitewoods. It's a level 2 light spellcaster effect monster. You can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the grave, special summon one light spellcaster tuner from your deck. I'm guessing there's gonna be spell trap cards from the hand or field that have effects maybe in the grave, or when they're sent from the hand or field to the grave, an effect might trigger. If so, doing so will mean that you're actually going to be able to get out a tuner, and of course from there you can synchro summon. And then it says if a spell / trap is sent to your graveyard to activate a monster effect while this card is in your grave, you can special summon this card out. So you can see it is kind of synergizing already, even with the first card here, just by sending spell traps to the grave. So we're going to definitely see cards like that. Alright, so the second card that we have here is Rosette of the Whitewoods. It's a level 2 light spellcaster effect monster. You can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the grave, special summon this card from your hand, then add one Whitewoods monster from your deck to your hand. So again, we're seeing that continuing theme of just sending spell traps from the hand or field to the grave in order to do something. In this case, you're going to be able to special summon this card from the hand and also search out a Whitewoods monster. So that's great to see, just because it does mean that it's a bit of a starter, and also in case, or an extender in case something happens to your first monster. And if a light spellcaster tuner is special summoned to your field during your opponent's turn, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. So this card has some recyclability, so that's good to see. The third card that we have here is Sylvie of the Whitewoods, which is a low 4 light spellcaster tuner effect monster. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Whitewood spell trap from your deck to your hand. Searchability, that's great, and this is for the spell trap search. If this card is in your grave, you can target one Whitewood synchro monster you control, or in your grave, return it to the extra deck, and if you do, special summon this card, but its effects are negated. So being able to bounce something back in order to get this card out, that's great because it is a low 4 tuner, so from there you can possibly synchro summon something out. And this is Recilia of the Whitewoods. It's a level 4 light spellcaster tuner effect monster, just like the other one. If you control a Whitewoods monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. So it's a great little extender here in case the first card gets negated. You can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the grave, and then draw a card. So have some draw power, but also sending a spell trap from your hand or field means that you can trigger your other monster's effects. And if this card is in your graveyard, you can quick effect, you can target one Whitewood synchro monster you control, or in your grave, return it to the extra deck and reduce special summon this card, but its effects are negated. Just like the other card, you're going to be able to get it out pretty easily. And here's the first synchro monster. This is Sylvie, Witchwolf of the Whitewoods. It's a level 6 light spellcaster synchro tuner effect monster. So we can see here that we have two level 4 tuners and then the two level 2 non-tuners, and that's going to be your go-to play of getting these cards out, or getting the synchro monster out. It is a generic level 6 synchro, so let's see if there's any playability outside of the deck. So if this card is special summoned, you can change all face of monsters your opponent controls to face in defense position. So that's a unique little effect that isn't too crazy, but just as a generic level 6 monster, that's pretty cool, and can create some unique interactions using this card and possibly for future decks. So that's always good to see here. And then we have Illusion and Spellcaster synchro monsters you control, gain 500 attack. Also, if they attack a defense position monster, inflict double piercing damage to your opponent. So this should apply to itself as well, so getting it to 2400 attack. And doing some piercing damage is nice, as you are going to be able to flip everything face down. So that's pretty cool in case there's some continuous effects that are while the monster is face up on the field. Being able to flip it, do something like that. It seems like a solid card. And here we have Recilia, Wicked of the Whitewoods, which is another level 6 light spellcaster synchro tuner effect monster. So this one was also a synchro tuner, so it's definitely going to be a bridge here. And again, it's a generic level 6. If this card is special summoned, you can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the grave, add one Whitewoods card or one light spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand. So here we have a way of sending a spell trap card from your hand or field to the grave. So just like the Whitewoods cards really benefit from that. But not only that, we're actually going to be able to use this. If there's a deck in the future that really benefits from having spell traps in the grave, then you can also use this to search out something like Effect Veiler if you really want to. But besides that, it is a Whitewoods card searcher, or just any light spellcaster monster from your deck to your hand. So that's great for just generic support with the deck. And then Illusion and Spellcaster synchro monsters you control, gain 500 attack. Also, they cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. So here a little stacking effect just to make them a little bit harder to break. Diabell, Fiendess of the Whitewoods. It's a level 8 light illusion synchro effect monster. So you can see here the illusion monster type being utilized. If this card is synchro summoned using a tuner synchro monster as material, you can target one spell trap card in the grave and add it to your hand. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna see this as a way of recycling just any spell trap from your card from your grave to your hand. So that's cool in case you're forced to discard something you don't need, or you want to utilize the card once again. And when your opponent activates a card or effect, you can send one spell trap from your hand or field to the grave, special summon one level 7 or lower synchro monster from your extra deck, grave, or banishment. So that's pretty cool because then you can just get out something like Recilia, Wicked of the Whitewoods, give yourself some more protection and boost their attacks as well. Get this guy to about 3,000 attack. Or you can go into this card as well, the Sylvie, and of course it's going to gain the 500 attack, but also you can do some piercing, and when it's special summon, just flip everything face down. So a pretty cool card that synergizes pretty well with the previous synchro monsters. And here we have Legend of the Whitewoods, a normal spell card. If you control an illusion or spellcaster monster, add one Whitewoods monster for your deck to your hand. So just a generic searcher for the deck. Of course, you do need to have an illusion or spellcaster monster out on the board in order to do so, which shouldn't be too difficult to do. So that's great. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can set this card. So that's kind of what I was talking about. You're going to be able to set this and then from there utilize it for another Whitewoods monster's effect. So something like that definitely gives it more usability. And then here we have Beware the Whitewoods. It's a normal spell card. If you control a level 6 or higher illusion or spellcaster monster, target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. So just an easy little pop. It's not a quick play spell or anything. So, and if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can set this card. So nothing too crazy, just easy to get it out and put it back into your field in case you need to. And then here we have Whispers of the Sinful Spoils. It's a quick play spell. You can target one illusion or spellcaster monster you control, return that face of monster to the hand / extra deck, then special summon one illusion or spellcaster monster from your graveyard banishment. So being able to bounce something out, get something else out, that's nice because it is a quick play spell, so in case something happens, they try to impermanent effect veiler it, you can bounce it out and avoid, try to just dodge those effects. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can activate a monster effect, you can set this card. So once again, just being able to have that usability in order to use it for your monster's effects and then possibly use it later on. And here we have Woes of the Whitewoods, which is the final card. It's a normal trap card. You can special summon one Whitewoods monster from your hand or deck. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon one Whitewoods monster. So this is going to give you the ability to synchro summon during your opponent's turn, which could be relevant as we did see with the level 6 synchro monster here that's going to be able to flip your opponent's monsters to face in defense position. So that can be pretty good. And then if this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can set it. So once again, you do have that way of putting it onto the board so you can use it multiple times even if in order to activate their effects. So far it looks like a solid archetype, and it's not going to do anything too crazy, it seems like, but it is going to be a fun little deck to use, and it seems like there's enough support where you can actually use it, and it's not going to be like waiting for new support right from the beginning. So let me know what you guys think about the new archetype, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.